to Team Liquid. I feel like now that we've been seeing teams be able to do that, like your NIPs back in the day, that it puts a lot more pressure on any team that wins a tournament, because then their fans think, all right, well, they won this big one, they beat a big team, all right, they're going to win the next one, right? And if you don't do that, obviously you're going to get a lot of hate from the people who have been supporting you. So creating that dynasty for yourself, I feel like, is going to be so difficult for any of these teams outside of Liquid and Astralis.
I think Prius might want you to talk about the fact that
there's a big stack,
stacking players.
I was getting there. Don't worry, Prius. Apparently someone on Reddit thinks I hate you. It's only half right.
Yeah. Well, we do it well. I think it was Stunner every day is we're booking a cab and leaving him behind. But other than that, we love Prius. just not in our car.
Oh, this is a lot of damage done, to be fair, though, on the side of Cloud9. And now Automatic does have the SG. Nade comes directly on top of him and dunking him. Kobe for Stanislaw. EvoGenius is up to 5. I could just see Prius just sad right now because he was promised a big ride yesterday, like a bigger car, and then and then it didn't happen because it was too far away. But 5-2. EvoGenius wanted to see what they could do on Train. I still want to see what Cloud9 can do with the proper buy-up on the map. Maybe get the double up set up for them.
Well, Amapet said in the interview if they get 5, then they're happy. Which,
I don't think they're stopping at 5.
Yeah, I don't think they're stopping at 5 either. But at the same time, if that is their mark, I think we're in trouble here for Cloud9. Like, this is not what you want to see. Like most teams would set the bar a little bit higher, but it seems like EG very confident in their CT side. I don't really blame them. This is a map where gaining T rounds can be a bit of a grind, but they've started off so strong that it hasn't really been one. I will say that their money's not in the best of states at the moment. If they were to lose this round, especially without a bomb plant, you might get a solo warp from Cirque, but other than that, everybody else's cash is in the toilet. That's not a good place to keep it, Jason.
Kusta on 2 or 4 health. Just getting spammed out. EvoGenius have done some decent damage considering they haven't really faced anywhere. They've gained control of Ivy. It looks like Mixwell's going to throw in a Molotov to help delay any sort of push from coming through. But with 40 seconds, we know that push will be coming eventually. But Kusta's kind of left to his own. With no health, if he falls, I would imagine Mixwell, the Automatic, could be overrun in the site. Luckily, Mixwell does back off in towards Z. At the same rate, if Kusta times this correctly, he can actually flank him behind the bomb and down this one. 15 seconds left to go, and they have to make their move. They're trying to come in towards CT spawn. They're really running towards Inner, and Breezy is able to take down Daps. 10's going to be waiting the bomb. Going to make its way on towards site. The bomb should be planted here momentarily.
It's quite a risky plant, but they're going to get away with it. And, well, now that it is down there, fairly well set up. 10's gets dinked, and Cirque dead as well. So Ethan and Tarek now going to have to defend, and they don't really have those deeper positions they would have been hoping for. They're going to be cleared up quite simplistically. Oh, that's so risky. That made me really uncomfortable.
1 HP fall.
A team ace. There you go. Teamwork makes the dream work, Jason.
But can it win you matches?
Occasionally. I'd say most of the time, actually, yeah.
Well, we'll see if Cloud9 can do that then. Third map is Nuke, if we can get to there. And Cloud9 looked good on Nuke yesterday against Complexity. I think it was a 16-9, if I'm not mistaken. Let me look back at my notes.
I don't even know if it was that much.
Or sorry, what? Oh, sorry, it's United versus Cloud9 that I was talking about, and it was 16-7. Too many teams with C's in their names.
Oh,
that
dear.
nade, wow.
Oh, dear. That's just a straight-up nade stack onto Automatic. He hasn't had the best of days so far, and, well, it's not getting any better. Just some pistols invested in. Cirque, in fact, doesn't go for a solo hero warp, and actually just gets himself a Deeg and a couple of nades instead. Still, any damage they can do here will set them up wonderfully for the next round, and it does look like we're going to get a few different individual peaks with the potential to attack this A site. Not actually anybody watching Ivy at the moment. We do see 10's eventually switch his gaze in that direction, but is he going to be able to stop them wrapping around? Because that could be a big problem for them, and it's all going to come down to timing. He's now looking away, so Ivy is completely open. The smoke going to come out. He'll finally look back in that direction. And I think they're going to run through their own smoke. This is just the perfect ruse to try and stop TenZ knowing any real information. They managed to get all the way down the side of the train. That's the thing, the CT side don't really know too much about what's currently going on. Finally, they look to pounce on top of TenZ, and he's holding things nicely. Actually going to get the kill onto Ethan, quite surprising in the end, but Breezy's found 2 back. In fact, 3 already in this man's hand, but Mixwell is very well placed, and Daps will close it out. Still not a bad round for EG, with some cost caused for Cloud9.
I mean, consider they invested, what, a couple of pistols, a smoke and a flash?
I think a little bit of Kevlar for Cirque, but he had some extra money.
That's kind of unfortunate. 28 HP left when he's getting hit with the Glock consistently there.
I always like the sort of calm of professional players where they're like getting spammed like that and they just go, and now to slowly pull out my pistol, aim right at their head, shoot, get the kill, and act like nothing went wrong.
It's that composure you gotta respect out of them. I'm surprised Kus hasn't been punished a little bit more from building so aggressively towards Pop, and just as I talk about it. Yeah. Actually, Cirque gonna go for it. There we go.
Oh, he just about gets around the corner. Fair amount of damage done. Automatic. Gonna get a freebie kill. Almost gets caught changing weapons, but will win the battle versus Tarek as well. They're starting to grind this back a little bit on the CT side, of course. If I'm a pet is anything to go by, he said all they need is 5. But I'm sure they won't be feeling too comfortable if things do slip away from them from this point.
Yeah, the money are going to be hurting on Evo Geniuses yet again. A couple of pistols being bought, we did see for the quick second there. And you can see automatic plane back towards Pop, completely catching them off guard, considering they already were able to kill Kusta at a Cirque from T mid. Flashbang for Stanislaus, so obviously looking just for the bomb plant here as they're going to rush straight towards outer. Breezy and Terra going to lead the charge, looking for a couple of deagle shots. They have some long range ones to hit, and also 4 players to contend with here on the outside. Seems to be going all the way of Cloud9. I think the first 2 kills and the third to come in, and yeah, they're going to shut down any sort of push out of Evil Geniuses. Ethan alone in a flawless round for Cloud9 as they do go up to 6. Getting a stabilization in their economy. But now we're going back into the gun rounds. I wonder if they're going to go for double up. I don't think Tarek did have one. You know how strong it can be on a map like Train.
On the T side?
No. Cloud9. On CT.
But Tarek doesn't play for Cloud9.
Oh, sorry.
Not anymore.
I didn't see TenZ with one.
It's been a while.
TenZ and Tarek, they both have T's, all right?
They both have T's. That's all it takes.
Come on, you saw me talking to Azza earlier. You know what happens. I'm not going to talk about it on air, though.
Oh, yeah.
But yeah, we're not to see the double up for Cloud9, and I wanted to know if we actually would have it happen. There we go. So TenZ will be picking it up. Yes, not Tarek, TenZ. Thank you for that.
You're welcome.
And he's actually going to be going towards outside with it. So does that leave Mixwell on inner? Actually going for a double peeking towards mid off the bat and leaving Daps to just defend alone.
The T side, at least this time, back with a purchase. An AWP not going to be in the hands of Cirque, but it may allow them for some faster plays in this round. I quite like to see a burst onto the B site. At least initially, they are going to make their way in that direction. It seems with the aggression of Kusta, they can somewhat gamble a second player back in that direction, so Mixwell will be the supporting cast for the DAP show. Smoke and flash already going to be expended in that direction, but that just seemed like a way to try and bait out a little bit of utility from the CT side, and we are now going to get the smokes going over the top, one into connector, but the rotation has already come in. Now upper they go. Lots of damage being done. The T side somewhat struggling to make their way into this site, and that's because there's 4 defenders. The last man is actually holding off in case they rotate back, and now Kusta's even going to make his play forward. This should just be a slaughter on the B site, and the Evil Geniuses will fall without much of a fight at all.
I think Daps had 2 bullets left and was still able to get the kill on the man pushing out from lower.
That's all it needs.
Well done by Cloud9 though to really put their foot down. Considering how things went on in Inferno, they took 3 rounds on the CT side. But it was closed out. Sorry, 1 round, yeah, if I can read my handwriting correctly. As it was closed out, and it looked like with all the talking and the hype coming out of Evil Geniuses, we're wondering what kind of Cloud9 would show up on a map like Train, but they have.
Well, that's what you're wondering. I'm wondering if Daps has it written into his contract that he's the only one on his team who's allowed to have a beard. Because it is just so well shaped that I feel like he doesn't want any competition.
How does your mind go to that?
I don't know. I'm a bit weird, Jason, in case you haven't noticed.
I think 10's a little too young to grow one.
Yeah, rest of the team.
We've never seen Automatic. Have we ever seen Automatic with facial hair?
I don't think so.
I don't think so.
Maybe that's how he created the team. It was just like, I'm going to pick people who don't have beards.
Yeah.
To be fair, he does have a very nice beard.
So who has a nicer beard, him or Forrest?
Well, Daps is here, but I'm still going to say Forrest. That's not a fair comparison because he's been growing his for the last like 30 years.
Well, that nade did a ton of damage. I think Daps connected with that as he does finish off a couple of kills. Should be a clean round. Imagine Breezy's not going to connect too many shots. Cloud9 should go to secure that first round half, so 8-5. Get really scared because they're taking forever to kill him, to be honest.
Oh, these last few rounds have actually been really good from Cloud9. The defense on the B site in the last round was impressive. They had the right read. They got all the information very early on, and basically were just able to hold on to the site. That round was flawless as well, so their money is booming.
I reckon Mixwell can grow out a fantastic beard, by the way. If we can ever get a zoom in of his face, like a real high-quality zoom in, you can see he's got the potential there. Just got to let it grow. Maybe he'll decide to when they start winning games. And then potentially it'll come along as Forrest is. Anyways, 8-5. 10's getting aggressive actually towards upper. A lot of information being gathered out of him in this position. And Daps just kind of playing a little bit of a float to help him out if they do come his way. They're rushing straight out of teammate. Stanislaw opens things up on Akusta. Automatic trying to respond, but unfortunately he will fall to Ethan. And now Cirque with the op. Yep, they want this outside site, and they're going to have it. They still need to get the bomb towards the site, speaking of it. As Ethan's holding on to it with 10 HP. Tarek just shooting out the feet from 10s. There we go, bomb going down. And Cloud9, I mean, they have so much money left to spend. We might as well go for it at this rate. Oh my gosh, Tarek with the knife, and Tarek gets it. Clearly the superior T. And now Daps sneaking up. I just wanted to see, I really wish we had the camera on Tarek's face so we pulled it up in a box there while he was chasing after that knife. Because I would imagine he was freaking out.
See, maybe now that Stan is no longer on his team, Tarek's starting to grow a beard. Because if you notice how no one on that team has a beard either. I'm not saying
maybe
that
that's why they got rid of Daps, because like, we want to grow beards.
I'm not saying it's a conspiracy theory that Daps doesn't allow his teammates to grow beards, but just going off evidence alone, off statistics.
Can we get Anders on the line and ask him if that's a conspiracy theory he follows?
Maybe.
Because you know, you're starting to get me on this. I'm starting to believe in it.
9 out of 10 players, excluding himself, or 9 out of 9, I guess you could say, of his previous teammates have not got beards. So there you go. Fact.
To be fair, like, why would you ever want to grow one when his is already so perfect? You'll always look pale in comparison to him.
That sounded like more of a personal insult towards me rather than a fact about his team. Just like, you will never.
I mean, your beard is nicer than mine, so I'll give you that. At least you're beating me. Oh my god.
Ethan getting a filthy opener. Even though they slowed down quite a bit after, what was I think, was it 5-1 scoreline? Fairly far up in this match. Oh, 5-2. I was close. Thank you, Briers. Now, starting to get the last couple of rounds. I don't think it'll matter too much when going onto that CT side. They need a hero, and wow, that round ended so fast they didn't even get to build any hype. 8-7. A decent finish to what was a bit of a slow start for, or a slow half, I should say, from EG. At least a nice resurgence after the 5-2 start for Cloud9.
You know what I'll do here while we head to a break? Whoever can Photoshop on Daps' beard onto the entirety of the roster of Cloud9 and sends it to me, the best one, I'm going to give away a CSGO pin. A Series 1 CSGO pin.
Ooh.
I have like 30 of those sitting under my bed back in Germany that I've just not done anything with.
I reckon Dust just started editing.
He might have. He might. But Dust has a pretty good beard as well. But obviously, we're going to have to head to a break here momentarily. But currently, we do have Cloud9 in the lead at 8-7. But will 8 be enough on the CT side? We're going to have to stick around and wait to find out.
Turn my heart into something gold. Knew I sold my soul to the devil long ago. I rode it all along on your wave right before it broke. Time was thrown down the well, so I let you go. Your side, I fed up when you fell down, but we stayed in flight. I'm laughing to myself, cause I know that I can't deny. I can't find what you can't hide right inside my
EG's coaches, Chet said in the interview, we only need 5 rounds on the T side of Train. Well, you know what? They got 7. And we'll see if that'll be enough to close out the map and the series for them and go 3-0 in the group. First team that would be able to do so far, the 2 groups that have been played. Still have quite a few more Counter-Strike, quite a bit more Counter-Strike coming up in the next few days. So have Group C with Team Liquid and Renegades in there. Group D as well to come up after that. And the Betway odds, that's about right. OGS is looking pretty solid to take this map, to be fair.
Yeah, it may be a close scoreline, but 7 rounds of the T side of Train is pretty damn good, although we definitely saw a bit of life out of Cloud9, which I'm hoping they can build upon. Tens, again, having a much better day today. It is unfortunate that it comes in one of the matches which doesn't really help with their fate. Well, doesn't at all, unfortunately. They have finished last in this group no matter what. And for anybody wondering, that is based off head-to-head. They have lost to the 2 other teams. Obviously, EG already have 2 wins, so there is no way that they can finish above anybody within this group. But they can at least gain themselves a little bit of pride, try and take the fight to their North American brothers, and already not the best start. Tarek is going to find an opening pick. I believe that was an aggressive play up the ladder, so yeah, I think he just found himself a kill in behind them. The push now going to be coming in from Automatic out main, but it seems like they're just splitting every direction, and the bomb going down in pot. That's pretty much as bad as it gets for the T side. An impossible position to try and get that back from maybe Tens if he pulls out some ninja skills and just jumps down and headshots Tarek. Maybe he can try and kill him from above. Both players unable to connect the shot to the bow, but Tarek, okay. He tried to play with his food a little bit here, and Ten's already going to be able to get one. The problem is there's only 15 seconds, and Zerk will headshot him anyway. Another round on the board, and the pistol for EG.
And that would have been the second time that Tarek knifed Tens in this match.
We call that bullying.